everyone, my name is Emma from GVS. Today I would like to have a brief introduction of our demo case, so let's get it started. Okay, so we can go through one by one. First, this is our power supply. And this is the 4-fold LED dimming actuator. It's used for dimming RGB, the RGB lighting. And this one is the switch actuator, 4-fold. So it's used to switching on and off. And this one is the shutter actuator. It's used for shutter control, curtain control, and the universal interface. It usually connects with the dry contact interface, like the door contact, the gas detector, something like that. Okay, here is again the power supply. Since we have the line coupler here, so we need two power supplies. And speaking of the line coupler, here it is. You can see it's a small module. It's one gun push button. It is a Europe standard. It's 55 system, and this one is the main product, the 5-inch touch panel, and it has multiple functions I will describe later. So here you can find the brightness and motion detector. So from the name you can tell when it detects movement or the brightness is getting dark, it will turn on the light automatically. And here is the door contact. It's connected by the universal interface, so you can see. And these are two curtain indicators because we cannot install a real curtain on the demo case, so we use two indicators to show the demonstration. Okay, so and also we have the lightings on the back side, the LED strip and the lights. So when you press the touch panel or push button, you can see the reaction here. And here I would like to have a special introduction of our star product, the V50, the 5-inch touch panel. So we can see here we have two home page. It has different display. Okay. So you can choose in the ETS parameter setting. Okay, so here's the scene. We are setting two scenario here: living home and welcome. And also the lighting, you can control separate lighting. And also shutter control. Okay, so you can see here. It has status feedback. And now we go to home page 2. So here you can see the RGB. So you can operate like this and or directly choose the color. You can see the reaction is very fast. And now we go to page 7. You can name the page by ETS setting, and this is a HVAC interface. So you can set the temperature here or directly here, and also change mode. Okay, now we go to page 8. You can see this is a background music. Okay, if you have a background music server in your system, and you will have the information here to play the sound and other functions. Okay. And now it goes to page 9. It is connected with the air quality sensor, so it displays the values here like temperature, humidity, PM 2.5, and also VOC. Okay, and also page 10 is for the fan. Okay, so you can turn on and turn off and change the fan speed. Now we go to another page. It's for the energy meter. So you can see the information here. Okay, so here is our popular product, and hope you can have a better understanding now. The demo case can be used in many ways, such as used in a training center like Lecture3, and also demonstrating to your customers, and also you can show it in the exhibitions. So such a fancy and practical demo case, do not miss it. Feel free to contact us for more details. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Hello everyone. Hi. Can you see me? Okay, it's been a great honor here to have this class for the ETS setting, and I would like to introduce myself a little bit. My name is Emma, and I'm responsible for overseas sales. And now today we would like to have a brief introduction of the ETS setting. And have you already installed ETS? Okay, let's get started. Okay, you can see here is the overview of ETS, and we can have a look one by one. First, you can see here the projects, and you can add projects, and here you can see the name of projects and the lasting modified time, and also the status. So on the right, we can find here. These are KNX news. These are if you have internet, you will see this information newly launched by KNX Association. And also, you can find the KNX product, which is the highlight products here, the new products launched. Okay, so you can find different products. And now we can see the bottom right here. You can see the ETS version. So if you are first, you just downloaded ETS. I think it's a free version. You can see here the license. You got a demo version. It only supports 5 devices per project, but you can create as many as projects, but only 5 devices are allowed in one project. Okay, so here's the ETS version. You can check the update automatically. Okay, and for the license, if I add a dongle, now here is a dongle. The dongle here. Okay. So watch here. You have license here. It's ETS 5 Lite version. Okay. And here you can also find apps. These apps are mainly from KNX Association, so you can add depends on your requirement. Okay. And if you install the apps, it will show here. Okay. And now let's move on next part, the bus. Okay, you can see here they have many interface. And first you can see the interface here. Current interface means what I connected right now. And now I'm connecting a USB interface. Now you can see the individual here because I just connected, okay? And also you can have other configured interface like you can add IP tunneling for IP interface. And if you have already connected interface, it will display here, discover the interface, okay? And these are many options for connection. You can see use direct IP connection if available and other options, okay? So next one is the group monitor. It is a group monitor. As long as there is a group address existed, you can start the group monitor. Okay. We will show you this after we have connected to our demo case. And here, okay, I first stop. And here is the bus monitor. The bus monitor it can monitor all the telegrams on the bus, as even when it is not connected to a group address. Okay, so it has many telegrams. And here is the diagnose. So you can, okay, so I don't have a project here, so it doesn't show. I will explain later. And here, so you can have device info to read if the device exists or not. And also here, individual address. So you can check if there's any devices in programming mode. If we start monitoring, it will show here, okay? And also individual address check if reachable, okay? And also line scan, okay? So you can scan how many devices in one line, okay? And next one, let's move to catalog. In this part, the catalog usually can be added manually or through online. You can see here is the online catalog. But if you first install the ETS software, you need to choose, I think it is displayed here. You will have a market selection, okay? Because I've already done the settings, so here are the online catalog. And also you can see here, online catalog, the setting. You can see here, contact selection market. You can choose your market. And also you can choose to display only products containing the selected product language or just the selected manufacturer. So in this way, you can narrow down all the selection. Do not need to display all the catalogs, the database from manufacturer. I think it will be more clear. So here, since today we are going to show GVS demo case. So here the database I display here is all from GVS. I already got a selection, okay? And since not all the manufacturer they support they have the online catalog, so sometimes you need to add manually. So here you need to import. For example, you can ask the manufacturer to send the whole database to you, or you download from their website. And once you add manually, I will add one, for example. And you have the option here, select product language. You can see, because our product supports English and German, so you can choose either to display English or German or both. But if you use English only, you can import selected language since it will be quicker. So you can see it's importing. Usually it takes less than a minute. Okay, it's done. So you can see the database here. Okay. And also the settings. Okay, the presentation. It shows how you would like to display your ETS. Okay. So you can choose whether to show key next news or product information. This is seen in the first page. And also, if you want to select warn and delete or not. Okay. But usually the default settings are okay. And also language, you can choose ETS language and also product language. Okay, we have already gone through the online catalog and data storage. The data storage, usually you can use the default setting. Unless you have special requirement, you can change the project archive route. Okay. And also troubleshooting part. Troubleshooting part is usually you can diagnose your ETS if it's running well. If there's any problem on ETS, you can first to start Tutor diagnostics. You can see you can follow the steps. Okay. And only when you after done this troubleshooting, you can get a quicker response from Kinect Association if there's any problem with ETS, because they know where the problem is and can help you to solve the problem better. Okay. And also import export. You can import export the database and also projects. Okay. And shortcuts, you can see here. There are many shortcuts for keyboards on the ETS. It's such a powerful software. But I think the interface is very high efficient, so I don't use the shortcut very often. Okay. But if you get used to it, it will be very quick. And also label printer. So you can, if you are doing some projects, you can add your logo. So it is very convenient. Okay, so this is the basic function of the ETS, the overview. So you must want to know how to create a project. Okay. And first, when the project you can see here, you can add a new project. So here comes the interface. And the backbone, it depends on how the cable line connected. And because today we will show the demo case and is connected by twist pair, so we choose TP. And usually 3 levels is as default. Okay, create a project. And you can switch over from ETS, the main page or project, just through this green button. Okay. And for the new project, when you click it, you can see here are many informations. So first is the name. And I think it's necessary to create a name for the project. So today, I think we can create a training test, and you can also here can see project number and also contract number and the start date, end date, and the status. You can have a lot of options. And also you can left your comments here about where's the project located and anything you want. And here is the password. You can set a password for your project. It's okay, but paying attention to the BCU key, because it's the BCU key. It connects to every bus coupling unit. Means every devices will have the key. Okay. Once you have gotten the BCU key, it will impossible to find. Yeah, because it's encrypted in the software. So paying attention to use this. And okay, first is security. You can ask for export keyring. Okay, now the options and project log. This is very important, or it's very convenient, because when it can record your project history. When and what did you do on the project? Okay, So here you can have project tracking on off. And also the project files. The project files, it is very powerful because you can add many information related to the projects in this part. No matter it's Word, Excel, and also images. So, and it's very easy for you to export, pack and export. It's very convenient to backup, okay? And here we will have the page on the building. It's default setting building. Okay, I will first close this panel. Okay, here the building. And you can see here have the workplace. There are many panels. And usually building, group adjust, topology are very often used. So I suggest you can customize the toolbar. Okay, because I've already moved the 3 functions into the. Okay, I will show you restore to default. Okay. So here's the original interface, and now I would like to customize toolbar. I will put group adjust here, topology, and also building. Okay, so it's very convenient to use. And now we are going to do a project. First is the building. We can add buildings, and what are we gonna name? I think can training GVS. Okay, it's GVS, the big part. Okay, we can. Sorry. Okay, this is a default name, new project. If you didn't change name, it will be. I will delete it. Okay, GVS, and now we can add different like building parts, floors, stairways, rooms, and other things. Okay, and now we're going to add rooms. Okay. And you can directly create a name like training room. And also you can see here use. So you can choose the function like office. Okay, office. And if you have different rooms in one project, you can also add here, like, and office. I don't know, like we add randomly. So you can choose the different function. Storeroom. Okay. Okay, so you can see here we have 2 rooms here, and after the room, we will need to add what? Like devices. Okay. Add devices. The devices can be added only on the small parts, but not directly building. Okay, because when you first create a building, you cannot add here device. See, no device option. You can add here office. And here at office, so you need to use the catalog. And I think you can search our video star catalog online. So we will have the catalog here because today we're going to do the GVS product setting. So you can follow my step. So first we need to add switch. Okay, and switch active. And here you can, there are many ways to achieve this function, like you can directly drag the database here. Okay, switch is shown here. Or you can double click. So you will also get it here. Okay. Since we don't need to switch actuators, so I will delete one. Okay. And also we will add another push button. This is the minimal system of ETS project. A push button and the switch and the power supply. We will just do it for an example. Okay, now we get the two devices here. And since we don't need a catalog anymore, so I will just close it to keep the whole panel more simple. And okay, you can see the, and for the KNX product, I saw some comments that you're asking for KNX product file. You can just like I did to search it catalog online. Okay, you can get the same. Or our colleague will share a link. You can download it directly. Okay. So here is the switch actuator, and you can see the right part. You can see here. The switch actuator for fold. You can also change the name. If you have like many switch actuators or you want to locate where it is, you can just change the name like switch actuator, switch 8 or number 1. Okay. It's just to show that function. And also here, you can see the individual address. It is you can change the individual address here or directly here, type here. Okay, we will keep it default. And also the description. You can add a description like where it is installed and what it's used for, or something like this. You can define by yourself. Okay. And here is the last modified time. Okay, and status, you can also change status so you can easily check it out. Okay. And also comments like installation hints, comments, you can also add by yourself. And here the part is information. This is kind of important because also you can see here on catalog, but the important is here the program version. You can see the program version here. Sometimes when your device will have a problem and or other things, we need to check your program version if it's the latest firmware or not. I mean this is necessary information here. And also you can see if it's certified. Okay, if it's KNX certified, because every standard KNX product must be certified. Okay. This information can also be shown when you first add the product. I can show you the catalog. So here also have the information, and we also have the picture here, and you can also download the user manual here. See, it's very convenient. Okay. Okay, we will close the catalog window. And same as push button, you can change the name as push button 1 or push button, no matter, whatever. Okay. And here's the switch actuator. You can see the group objects. The group objects is defined by the parameter setting. Okay, the parameter setting, and also you can find here is the default setting. You can see the 4 channel for switch A, B, C, D, and also there are a lot of information here, description and the group address. Once you have your group address linked, it will display here, and also the length of data. Okay, because it's also important because you need to, when you connect the group address, the data length must be the same. Otherwise, you will fail to connect. Okay, and now we are going to show the parameters. Okay, so let's go one by one. These are all general. Okay, usually we do not set because default setting is okay, and every devices from different manufacturer, they have different parameters. So when you use the devices, it will be better you can refer to the manufacturer's use manual. So I will not explain one by one here, but I will do the general setting. Cycling the will cause bus traffic. Okay. And others you can see here. Okay, here is also important part because normally when the value is sent 1, it means switch on, and when the value is sent 0, it means switch off. And switch on means contact closed, and switch off means contact open. We will use this in the following parts. You can remember this. Okay. So we'll configure channel A. Channel A, our actuator, we can choose the work mode of the channel. Okay, you can use either as switch actuator or dynamic regulating actuator. But here we are using switch actuator. Okay, and also here's the other options. Okay, and okay, other we'll keep the default settings, and you can check more details on the use manuals. So here, nothing changed because we didn't set a lot. So, and we goes to the push button. For the push button, we will go directly to the parameter. And you can see the option push button type. The push button types, and you can have 1 rocker, 2 rocker, 3 rockers, and 4 rockers, because we have 1, 2, and 4, 3 and 4 guns, the push button. So you can choose, because our demo case is using a 1 gun push button, so we choose the first one, 1 rocker, 2 buttons. And here you can also choose rocker 1 used as an independent button or a linked button, and it's different. You can see because when I change independent button, it will have 2 options here, button 1, button 2. It will be used for different functions. And also, if you choose as linked button, so in total it will be rocker 1. So the function for the 1 guys is same, and you can choose the function of the channel in total rocker 1. Okay, you can choose a switch or switch dimming, and scene control and shutter control. These are the functions our push button sensor can do. And here we will take switch as an example. And also here we have an option of of distinguishing between long and short press. Okay, so usually we can set as short press for, you can see here, short press or pressed button for left. You can change off, on, and toggle, and you can choose directly. If you choose off, means when you press the left button, the lights turn off. When you choose on, means when you press the button, the lights is turning on. When you choose toggle means if we has memory, if you last time you pressed is off, next time you press is on. Like, yes, the same like this. And here I think we can set pressed button on, and reaction on wrong press or release the button. You choose no action. We don't set run operation here. And for the right one, we choose off. Okay. No reaction, disable function. Okay, we can choose as default. And also here, since our push button sensor has LED light, so we can choose, you can see here, the object value sends 0. 0 means contact open. The switch is, the light is turning off. So you can set the LED light is, when the light is turning off, you can set red. Okay. And the send value 1 means the light's turning on. You can set green. Okay, it's all customizable. Okay, and also the same. Okay. So here we can have the group objects, rocker one, and also backlit. And after we have done the parameter setting, next step is how to make them work. Then it will go to the group adjust part. So we can directly go to the group adjust here. It's very quick and simple. And okay, you can enlarge the panel or just use. Okay, so you can have 2 panels here. The group adjust, okay, we can add main adjust. There's no rules for name the group adjust, but usually it will be better to have some, normal naming. Okay, we can use the first as switching. Okay, if you don't name it, it will be a new group adjust by default. And you can also see the right bar. You can see here. And also we can add things that, like we have told on the last 2 days, we have already learned about group adjust. So usually we can use set a 3-layer group adjust, and we can add a middle group switching. Okay, we can. Okay, I will change the name here by switching, and here change to lighting. So big to small. Okay, and the switching. So we will have add group adjust. Okay, the name it switch channel A. Okay. So you have the group adjust here. The final group adjust is 0-0-1, and this name is important because when you're doing group adjust monitoring, it will display the group adjust here. This one is only for classification. Okay, so we can be more specific. Channel A in training room. Okay. And also you can add a description for more details. And also you can add your comments. Okay. After we have created the group adjust, next step is to make it work linked with the group objects. Okay. Now I will open the building. Okay, the building parts. I think we better go with topology first because the building it offers the direct looking of the devices in which area, and the topology it defines the physical layout of the devices. See, when you create a building, it will has the device in here in topology, and also you need to change depends on the physical layout of the projects. And here in our demo case, sorry, here in our demo case, we are having a line coupler. So we have main line and the subline. Okay, we need to add the other devices to this new line. We are having the OK 对的，其实有那个案例的纸也我没拿。Okay, I will add the power supply first because it's a necessary part. Power supply to the main area. Because in our demo case, we have a line coupler here, so there is a main line and the subline. And in our demo case, the layout is the actuators in the main line and the panels, push buttons are in the subline. 可以切我屏幕了，切我屏幕。Okay. So we add a line coupler. Line coupler here in the subline. And the switch actuator, you can directly jack to the main line. And since every line needs a power supply, so we also need a power supply in the subline. Okay, so now it's the topology of our demo case. And the next step is doing downloading. We need to download the database to the devices so we can make it work. And here you can see, click and use commission. You can choose commission here and also right click the button. So you can show the download. And for the download, we have many options here, like the full download. You can download both individual address and the application. And the partial download means you can only download the application when there's any change. Like if you already changed the parameter or some other settings, you can do just only partial download. In this way, you don't need to allocate the individual address again. And then this option is download individual address. It means you only need to assign the individual address to every devices. Okay, so sometimes you can check if all the devices have the individual address properly. And overwrite the individual address. Okay, to change individual address. And the download application means only download the database. Since we are first download, we need to download both to allocate the database and also physical address. Physical address means individual address, okay? And now we can see here the indication. You can press the programming button. Okay, now we are going to press the button. Here, every device has programming button. Okay, I just press the button and we can see it's already downloading. Okay, it takes a few time. You can see the panel. This panel is locked when you're downloading. Okay, now it works again. And since we are using line coupler, so we should change the parameters to root. Otherwise, we will filter the Telegram. Okay, so we'll also download and press the programming button. Okay, it's downloading. First, you need to program individual address. It's a little bit slow. Okay. The device does not respond. Sometimes it has, we will try again. It is not downloaded successfully. You can press the programming button after the indication. Okay. Okay. Okay, finished. So when you finished the downloading, it will show here in history field. And also we need to download push button. Okay, because different devices have different programming button. So the actuators, they are in the surface, and the push button, they are in the back side. Yeah. 我好像没有关联嘛。Oh, guys, sorry, I forgot one step to link to the devices. Sorry. So we can, here we are setting the group address. We should drag here the channel A. So you can see here the group address here, and also the switch actuator, switch channel A. Okay, so since we have already downloading the individual address, so we just need to do partial downloading this time. When doing partial downloading, you don't need to press the programming button. Okay. So finished, and also the push button. Okay, so we have already downloaded the application, so we can see how to make it work. Okay, first we open it manually. 看一下有没有用。Okay, so we set to the left rock as turn on the light. You can see turn on the light, and the right is turn off the light. Okay, so it's very simple. When you turn on and also the LED button, I configured when the light is turning on, it is green, and when the light is turning off, it's red. Okay, so you can see here again, the lights on and off, and the LED indication light. Okay. So here is how is the make it work device work, and now we are going to check the diagnose part. Okay, we will close the other panels, and you can see here the diagnostic part is group monitor. So we can start monitor. all the devices which are linked with group address, they will choose here. I push the button and it will has the Telegram here. Okay, so you can also replay Telegram or print or save and also stop. Since there are other devices in our demo case, so it is also linked with other group address, so it will display here also. And you can stop. Okay, and now we are checking bus monitor. We can start bus monitor, so every devices in the bus will have to send the telegram here once they have action. Okay. Okay, so we also can, okay, clear, stop, clear. Okay, and also you can see the device info. The device info, it means you can read the device info individual address. And from our project, you can topology part. We can see the like switch actuator, the individual address is 1.0.1. So you can read the group communication part. Okay. And also you can see the devices in programming mode, so you can start scanning. And currently there's no devices in programming mode, so there's none. Okay, but if I press a button, so it will detect. Okay, stop. And also individual address check. We can type individual address, check if it's reachable. And here, when it's green, it means device exists and can be connected. And also, you can send a signal like flash on. So the LED light on the device is on and also off. Okay, and the line scan, it scans. We can scan the main line, twist pair. Okay, it keeps scanning and you will see the devices in the main line. Okay, we just stop. Okay, I think today we have got everything covered about the ETS Commission. And you can ask questions in the comment zone. And I will check your comments. 这个展示长相吧。长相我也看不到评论。Okay, so we have done with the ETS settings. If you have questions and if you have further questions, you can send your inquiry requirement on the comment zone. We will check. And in the last 10 minutes, we would like to show you the demo case we are promoting, so you are knowing what you are facing with. Okay, the demo case on promotion. Okay, please wait a few minutes. 先评那个。那你干嘛呢？那你不回，换一个长相吗？我就介绍长相就好了。是。这个。 可以看到吗？ Okay, here is a well-configured demo case. Tutor. So in order to show you better, we need to like put, oh, sorry. 还好. To show this way, is that clear to you? Okay, so you can see our demo case. These are the main devices here. And also a line coupler because it's mainly used for training. So you need to tell your trainees how to connect to the diagram when there is a line coupler or there's main projects need to use a line coupler. Okay, so you can see the device here, the power supply and the AD dimming actuator and also switch actuator and the shutter actuator and a universal interface. The universal interface is connected with here, the door contact. So when the door is open, the light will be open automatically. And also this is a brightness and motion sensor. This light is on because it detects the movement. So you cannot be turned off currently. And also you can see here the touch panel. Yeah, this is the V50. The touch panel is very popular recently overseas market and also in domestic market. And you can see the functions here. The home page, there are two home pages here. Okay, and the different functions like the RGB dimming. Yeah, you can see here the function and the reaction. Okay, so and all other pages you can see more details in the demo case video. Okay, so we will keep it this way. And during our training time, you will also get a ETS basic course book because usually if you want to learn KNX basic course, you need to check this book. The theory parts are mostly in the books, and maybe you just feel difficult to understand the theory part in last 2 days. So you can have a book and you will have a better understanding. You can learn by yourself and configure the demo case by yourself. I think it's a very good idea because if you want to buy a basic course, the book, you need to buy online extra. Okay, and now you can buy a demo case. You will get a book. Okay. Okay, so you can contact with our sales representative for more information if you are interested in the demo cases and also other KNX problems. Okay, and I think we've done today. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. 啊，有点热了嘛。